Hey guys, welcome to part two of managing distractions whilst you are driving. We learned a lot in the first video, and this is just a follow up. Driving is a mental activity as much as it is a physical one. Anytime you are driving, it is actually your mind that is doing the driving. Your hands and your legs are just an extension of your body. So, your reflexes, how fast you react, and everything is based on your state of mind. So, before you drive, make sure you have that clarity of thought, full concentration, and ready to take up any challenge that comes with driving on the road. Now, as you remain focused driving, you're going to be bombarded with so many things. You're seeing things, you're hearing things, you're feeling things, and your mind is literally processing all these things, and then you're going to make decisions whilst you are driving. The bad decisions will lead to bad results. Sometimes you do get away with them. So anytime you are going to drive, like I said, make sure your state of mind is in the best state. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns. And yes, sometimes you don't have any choice than to manage all these challenges of life and drive at the same time. So if you sit behind the wheel and the emotions and the thoughts are overwhelming, like I said, sit down, calm down, psych yourself up before you drive. Don't just be in a haste, start the vehicle and go. No, that is wrong. Now, I spoke about the mood earlier and everything. Today, we are going to look at something else. Now, before we dive right into it, let me just chip this ad in. Now, for some of you, the only thing that you use AI for is just asking random questions that Google can already answer and also edit pictures. Right now, the Google Gemini is really being abused. What if I told you you could use this same AI to be making loads of money at the end of the month? Now, if you are interested in forex trading or anything like that, kindly comment how in the comment section and then let me engage you. There are some very legit platforms that you can trade on and make good dividends at the end of the month. We have medium to high risk investments, we have medium to low risk investments, we have long term investments, we have short term investments. We literally have very legit platforms that suits every need of yours. So if you are interested, comment how in the comment section. Let me hook you up. With as low as $100, which is basically around about 10 or 11 CDs at the moment, you can start trading and make good dividends at the end of the month. It's far better than buying treasury bills, and it's far better than wasting your money away with sports betting. This is a very legit platform, good for making money. Back to what we're looking at earlier. Another thing to consider when you are going to drive is, like I said, your state of mind. So if you know you drive very long journeys or you drive, for long periods of time, it's always important you always have enough rest. So if you know you are preparing for a long journey ahead of the day or anything like that, make sure you have enough rest. Also, make sure you are not under the influence of any substances that can compromise your state of mind and have an impact on your driving. For example, drugs. We have the popular one called Red Today, Tramadol, the narcotics, and whatever. These things put your mind in a state that is not conducive for driving. You could be arrested when caught, so don't even try it. When it comes to over the counter drugs and prescription drugs, some of them have very harsh side effects. And when you take them and drive, you might end up getting an accident. And in most cases, your pharmacist and doctors will tell you the side effects and warn you not to drive. Let me share this story. I remember some years back, I went to the pharmacy to buy medication. So I told the pharmacist my problem. He said that it was an infection and gave me some medication. He told me it will make me drowsy. So I should take it in the evening before bed. And I remember that day was, early afternoon thereabouts, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And I was still feeling the discomfort of the infection. So I wanted to take the medication as soon as possible so that I could get some relief. I took this medication. I was like, oh, I was going to leave the office around like 5 p.m. So I took it around 2 with the mindset that, oh, by 5 p.m., the medication would have worn out and I'll be able to drive to the house safely. Little did I know. That day, I was driving to the office. I found myself on the highway. And the moment I did a U turn, it was almost like my whole world spun. And I was like, oh God, please take me home safely. I'll never do this again. So I just put on my hazard light, took my time to drive on this highway, and then I go home safely. And since then, I vowed never to make that mistake again. So please, if you have medication that makes you drowsy or gives you any, harsh side effects, like please don't drive in that particular state. You are not feeling well. It's not advisable you drive in that state. Then again, we have alcohol. As for alcohol, I'll not talk too much about it because we have strong laws and so many ads online that tell you that what? Don't drink and drive. It's as simple as that. Don't drink and drive. I met a couple of students some years back, and some of them also told me they had friends that told them that they drive better when they are drunk. And I'm like, I'm not a doctor to disprove this. However, human beings are very, very different in terms of how our metabolisms work and how they respond to different chemicals. So it is possible it could be true, but this is not an advice I'll give to anyone, because if you are caught and your blood alcohol level is higher than what the prescribed requirements, you would be arrested. And it is a very serious crime, not just here in Ghana, but every part of the world. So please do not drink and drive. If you found this content very useful, drop a like, leave a comment, share with friends and loved ones. Bye for now. See you soon, and adios.
But the work is done. It always will be.